When I reflected back on who's the teachers slash mentors who have affected or influenced my life the most, I found that there is so many of them. But one in particular came in mind. He came in mind because I believe that that teacher mentor was the rock of my life and my family's life. My story with my teacher slash mentor started in the early fall of 1998 when I was 25, where I put my feet in a plane for the first time in my life heading to the US. And when I arrived to the US, I was faced with many challenges, such as trying to understand and fit into a new culture and a new way of life, trying to learn a new language as fast as I can, and support myself financially. Right after my arrival, the relative I counted on for help, to help me with all this, saw me as a burden and refused to extend a merciful hand. I had times when I slept in the cold without a blanket or had to go with only one meal a day because I can't afford it. I was made fun of by my peers time and time again because they were telling me I wouldn't be able to make it and I should go back to where I came from. There were many moments when I felt that my waves were too strong and my ship of dreams was about to sink. I almost gave up until I met Richard Faraselli. Me and Richard didn't share anything in common. He was a middle-aged white man married with 2 kids. He was someone who I can't even communicate with effectively because of the language barrier. I was working for him. He took an interest in me and supported me all the way until I was able to finish my master's degree from Southern Connecticut State University. I will never forget the cold December night when he dropped a blanket in my room because I was cold, or when he lent me money so I can join the English second language program at the University of New Haven. Those are small examples of someone who didn't see race as an obstacle to help others, someone who was a true leader, and someone who truly actualized Dr. King's famous line, "I have a dream that one day we live in a nation where we will not be judged by the color of our skin, but by the content of our character." Richard Faraselli told me the following sentence: "When there is a will, there will always be a way." This sentence was the most valuable sentence I heard in my entire life. This sentence changed my life as well as my family's life, because when I am successful, my family become also more successful. This sentence becomes a guide of everything I do. Now I know that I can do anything I set my mind in doing. Thank you, Richard, for being a mentor and a teacher.